Hey guys, welcome back. So today we got G80. I think it's 2015 5.0 liter. Customer complained that every time he opens the door, it's not all the time, the trunk opens by itself. I duplicate the problem. um, I open, it doesn't matter which door, even the driver front, passenger front, rear doors. um, all of a sudden that the trunk will open by itself. Let's just scan for codes and see, because this one has a smart trunk, so, or a power trunk module. um, let's see if we have some codes there. And I know that there's some updates for the G70s, I think G90s too, for the trunk module logic, so it could be that, we don't know. Got here a EVA plick for a engine control module, so that's, I just did a repair on this for vapor line, so I'm gonna skip through that. Just concerned about maybe our electronic part on this vehicle. Okay, so I have codes for our trunk module and it's communicating well, so I'm just gonna clear this and we're just gonna go through for our quick data on our power trunk module and see if we can find something in there. Okay, we got battery voltage, trunk position 0, and trunk interior switch, trunk inner switch, trunk inner lock switch. I know there's some like a safety switch here inside the glove box. I'm just gonna press that and see if we have some data changes. I'm just gonna look that trunk master switch on. It's off. It's on. Okay, we have some trunk. Oh, smart trunk. Okay, let me click all those. Trunk, trunk, trunk. Okay, so first we're gonna try to activate this trunk on your left side of your steering wheel. Just gonna press that. Okay, trunk interior switch. Okay, it starts opening now. Can I close that here? Okay. Okay, trunk interior switch. Let's press again. Let me graph that so I think that's easier to see. Close it again. Oh, I think I have to hold it when closing. Okay, so now what we're gonna do next is this guys here, outer handle. And we're gonna try to use also our smart key to open. Let's just check what's working on this vehicle. So I'm just gonna press the outer side door handle. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, it's not working. So we know our outside door handle is not working. And I'm just gonna use our smart key. Okay, I see that changes on the graph. I pressed it. Alright. So I'm just gonna close it back, and then let's try to duplicate it while I'm going to try to open the door. So I just saw trunk lid, outside door handle, data pid. So I'm just gonna try that. It's saying on. So I'm just gonna press that. So nothing happens still on that one. It's either this guy isn't stuck on the switch itself. So I'm just gonna let it sit for, I guess, for a while. Let's go back again and see if it acts up again. So it happened again. I just open our driver door front and it opened. So I'm gonna try again with the other doors if it opens. I guess I'm gonna wait a little bit again and let's see if it will open the second time. Okay, second time. Yeah. So I open our driver rear door now and it opens. So, and I'm sure that the other doors, when I did that, it opened too. So I don't think it's a specific door that manipulate to open the trunk. So the only thing that I'm worried about is that trunk data, it's staying on and our trunk outside door handle is not working. So let's go and check our voltages there. It's just a simple switch. I think there's a supply power, not a supply power, but there's a signal voltage coming from the trunk module going to the switch, and the switch just supplying ground to complete the circuit. So I'm just going to show you the schematic on that, and so that we know what we're doing at the back. So as you can follow my mouse here, this switch, we're gonna check it. So there should be a signal coming out from this orange wire if our switch is normally open, and once we press that, it sees the ground and it opens the trunk. So I'm just gonna remove that trunk trim, and we'll find this switch and we can do some testing. So let's see, where's this component. So that's gonna be F50, so around this guy here, if you can see my mouse, that guy. So we're going to be checking this connector here for our signal. I know they have some issues in here on the harness on the side of the trunk arm, but I don't think, we still don't know if maybe there's a short to ground there or something like that. But we'll just double check here. I'm just gonna hook up our Scanto and monitor that data feed for the trunk switch. got my data feed for our outside trunk lid. As you can see that this guy here. I'm just gonna try to unplug this if it changes the status. Yeah, so you see that it changes the status of our trunk lid outside handle switch. So I'm thinking we got a short to ground, or it's either the switch is not working itself. So I plug it in and it's staying on, right? So what I'm gonna do is let's check some voltages. I think it says there orange wire and black wire. Orange and black wire. So I'm just gonna back probe that. So as you can see there, with the connector unplugged, I got 10 volts. That's from the signal from the IPS control module, or the smart junction box, I think, or the power trunk module. And then when I plug this in, it completed the circuit. So you can see that. Hi guys, so while we're doing testing, as you can see that there's still on saying not press while I'm moving this guy here, and it's trying to say something there, right? I think it's because of that harness from the switch, because if I'm gonna remove that connector, right, and do a wiggle test on the harness itself going to the module, it doesn't do anything. But if I'm gonna do this, see that it's staying on. If I'm gonna just try to wiggle it and put it in off position, because I think that's why it's not showing, or the switch is not working, because it's staying in on position, meaning that someone is still pressing it, or the module is seeing a ground. But I'm confident enough that there's no ground, short to ground to the signal wire. So as you can see that turning on and off, I'm just wiggling that connector. So it's either there's something wrong on that pin. I don't see any corrosion in there, or bent pin or something like that. So this guy needs a switch. I think it's just a pretty simple replacement on this guy here. I hope so. Or you have to remove the outside trim piece on this guy. So I'm just gonna do a follow-up video, or continue this recording and replacing the switch, and that's it.